Today I wanted to share with you my top 10 photography tips that I've read that I've found to be the most helpful. First one, take more photos. This is probably my favorite saying. Take more photos when you're out shooting, shoot more often. This will help you get better faster, helps you get over taking bad photos, and is a great habit to get into. Second one is get closer. There's a quote in photography that if your photos aren't good enough, you're not close enough. For me, this helps to think about what my subject is. So if possible, I try and get closer to the subject and also make it so that that subject fills the frame when applicable. The third one is the rule of thirds is really helpful as a starting point. I think for me, it gave something to focus on in terms of composition and helped me to think about how I was placing my subject or my scene in my frame. Fourth one is attach your camera to your tripod like this and not like this, which I did for far longer than I like to admit, and no one told me about the fact that you could detach this little thing at the top of the tripod. Fifth one, invest in the glass, not the body. Basically the formula is a really good lens plus a bad camera is better than a bad lens and a good camera. Number 6 is learn your camera functions. Take it to the extreme. Shoot in this mode, shoot in that mode, change the settings, flick that button, hit that switch, be assigned to this. I think it will help you gain confidence in your camera. Number 7, you can change single colors in Lightroom by adjusting the saturation on the colors tab. This is a cool tip that I only just found out recently. Number 8 is get magazines and printed photo books. This has really helped me because it exposes you to different styles than just the Instagram algorithm and gets you away from the screen. Tip number 9 is, following on from the last point, an exercise I find that helps me when looking at other people's photos is imagining myself in the scene that they're in and seeing if that is how I would have taken the photo. Often it's actually not the particular thing I would have done. Sometimes putting yourself in the shoes of the photographer helps you to see differently so that when you're out in the field shooting, you can open your eyes up to new possibilities. Number 10 is find the light. Play with the light. Photography is literally about painting with light. Experiment with all types of light, especially with contrast and shadow. One of the most fun exercises I did was playing and taking photographs in a cupboard and changing the door so that it hit my face at different angles. That's really fun. It gives you all sorts of different shots. Also, when we were in town the other day, shooting against a little bit of light that was slithering through some buildings, just comes up with cool results. There's all sorts of applications for this, but I think look to the light. Yeah, so that's it for a quick video. I think those tips have really helped me in this first year of photography. I'm interested to see if I do this again in a year's time, if I would stick to the same tips. But hopefully if you're just starting out, you can utilize some of these tips and maybe Google around, read up on them a bit more if one of them interests you. And if you're watching and you think that I've missed a tip or that you have a tip that's even more helpful for me, let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for new things to learn and new things to shoot. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.